They're off. Making the run up the far side to climb to the first fence. Little adjust between Mictonic and also prominent on the inside, Listen Dear. Dancing Duke is right up with them also, and on their outside is Deputy Marshal as they begin now to make the run to take them right up towards the top of the hill. Milan's Bridge has made a bit of forward movement on the outside, but Mictonic and Listen Dear. Milan's Bridge, slight mistake there by Deputy Marshal. On to number 2, and Listen Dear leads. Mictonic in second. Then in third place, Milan's Bridge, Lucky Pat and Bendanella on the inside. Followed by Dancing Duke, and they've gone on a few lengths clear of Deputy Marshal. Feel pretty well strung out as Listen Dear takes them on the run to the third fence with an advantage of about 3 lengths over Mictonic in second. Milan's Bridge is third, and Dancing Duke is followed by Lucky Pat on the outside of Bendanella. A few lengths further back then to Deputy Marshal, who's towards the inside of Nobody Home. And just in behind them, taking them up the far side, Aqua Regia. And the back marker is the Informer. So they turn now to make the run, taking them across on the far side. In the lead, Listen Dear, 4 in front of Mictonic, who's followed by Milan's Bridge. And then comes Lucky Pat in company with Nobody Home. And just in behind them, on the run now towards the next fence, is Bendanella. So they're coming to the one to swing in to take them up in front of the stands in the Connacht Tribune Beginners. And Listen Dear over in the lead from Mictonic in second, Milan's Bridge and Lucky Pat, Nobody Home and Bendanella. And they're being followed as they race on up to pass in front of the stands with Dancing Duke towards the inside. A break then of a few lengths to the Gate Crasher, who's followed by Deputy Marshal, Aqua Regia and the Informer. Listen Dear has them on the stretch now, going to the fence away from the stands. Mictonic is second. Lucky Pat is third on the inside of Milan's Bridge. And they're being followed by Dancing Duke and Nobody Home. Further break then to the Gate Crasher as they swing now and race past the starting point. And Listen Dear is extending the advantage now, moving on a good 8 lengths to 9 in front of Mictonic in second, and Lucky Pat is third. In fourth place, Bendanella with Dancing Duke on the inside, and they're being followed by Milan's Bridge, and Nobody Home is next. A break of a few lengths to the Gate Crasher. Going now to the fence at the top of the hill. They've got 5 more fences left to jump in the concluding Connacht Tribune Beginners, and Listen Dear and Ruby Walsh over and cleared of Mictonic and Jonathan Burke. Bendanella, Paul Townend moving to third, Lucky Pat and David Mullins 4, then Dancing Duke followed by Milan's Bridge, and then comes after them Nobody Home and the Gate Crasher. So they're well strung out, racing on down the far side, beginning to run to 3 from home, and Listen Dear is the leader. Mictonic is trying to make a bit of headway in second, closing to about 3 lengths or so on the leader, and then there's a break of 6 to 7 to Lucky Pat. Bendanella is then followed by Dancing Duke as they go to the last on the far side, 3 from the finish. In the lead now, Listen Dear over Mictonic second. Lucky Pat is racing in third as they make the swing now to come right across towards the final 2, and the field well strung out as Listen Dear is out in front and cleared of Mictonic and Lucky Pat. A further break to Bendanella and Dancing Duke with 2 to jump. Listen Dear out cleared of Mictonic and Lucky Pat. At the second last, Listen Dear over. Now on the descent down towards the final fence, Listen Dear is clear. Mictonic, who made a slight mistake, is pressed for second by Lucky Pat. And then Bendanella, the final fence, and Listen Dear is over and clear. Mictonic, Lucky Pat and Bendanella on the run up to the finish. Listen Dear out in front has made every inch, and Ruby Walsh coming home with his hands full as Listen Dear wins by a huge margin. Lucky Pat comes through, and a good second after a lengthy absence for David Mullins, with Mictonic, Jonathan Burke third, and Bendanella, Paul Townend take fourth.
Easy win, wasn't it, for Listen Dear? She's made all of the running here, this mare, and she really is finding her form now after suffering a few defeats in the early part of her career. And she's won this easily for Willie Mullins and the Supreme Horse Racing Club. Ruby was very, very positive, got her jumping well. She was a little bit low over 1 or 2 of the fences, but pretty decent round all in all. And she's now won for the 5th time in her career. She scored last time easily for beating the Nutcracker at Down Royal in a mare's hurdle. And today she wins her beginner's chase. She has won a grade 3 before over hurdles. And she's going the right way now. Listen Dear has absolutely trounced this field. Lucky Pat gets up for second for trainer Dot Love and David Mullins. And Mick Tonic, who tried to give chase down the side of the course for Jonathan Burke, finished back in third, got a bit tired. Mick